Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Ryan here, aka Russell. Gonna be going back on some Trackmania. We had a pretty decent first outing, discovering the Spring 23 campaign. Obviously, all the other campaigns of the previous seasons are there to be discovered as well, but the Spring 23 one is the only one that's live. It has the live leaderboards and stuff, so that's the one we're playing just now. And good evening to someone who's tuned in immediately. Lovely to have you aboard this evening. Yeah, let's go back into the campaign. This is where we left off. We started on the first red track, 16. Took us a little while to get the gold medal on that. Let's go on to 17. Now if I stop at any point, the missus is out tonight. Out with some friends, and I am officially on babysitting duty, so if I have to pause for any reason, that's probably what it is. But also, I will be enjoying a beverage, as I used to like to do when I used to stream a lot more on No Man's Sky. This evening's beverage is a Corona. Cheers everyone. I'll just make sure the bubbles aren't gonna... Yep, we're good. Right. Track 17, let's drive alone, and let's go for it. Now see, I recently saw this track on a Scrappy stream, so maybe one or two things I can... Right, okay, so I know that you have to try and cut that a little bit actually. I think it's more like this, isn't it? It wasn't great, but it's something like that, isn't it? Yeah, that's, see, I don't know why I compare myself to the pros, because they are so much faster. Scrappy was going down that turn at complete full speed. I'm absolutely nowhere near full speed. Oh, I managed to make it. What's that then? Alright, silver, fair. A fair first start. So 37 seconds is gold. Oof. We're 3 seconds off gold there. Right, we got all our work to do on this one. I think maybe... It's too late. We need to turn it a bit earlier. I'm also going to try not to touch the grass, because it's penalty grass. Yeah, that's faster already, look. But a little air time. That's infinitely faster already. Oh, that's a lot faster. Okay, we're good. But we're nowhere near as fast as, like, say, the pros here. Because they can barely make that turn. And that was quite easy for me to make, so... Yeah. Not quite. Let's try again. Not quite. Of course, we're into the red circuits now, so things are starting to... I don't want that airtime. Things are starting to get a little bit more difficult. Slight lift. It's just giving me a little bit extra lift, so... I'm a bit faster, but not great. Okay, that's not too bad. You want to go around the outside of these dirt turns, but I'm just not confident enough yet to do that. 1.3 up. I need to, the end there's a bit difficult actually. I need to figure out a new way of doing that, because I know the pros go basically over the water and like do some sort of water steering thing. Which I'm definitely not capable of at this moment in time. That is the problem with this game, is the pros are... it was such a niche game for such a long time. I think the pros are properly pro. and now I think it's becoming way more mainstream, but like, the likes of you and I, we're just not good enough. See, look at that, I ain't good enough. Felt a bit better. Kind of run outside a bit more. Try more speed. Got a slight bit more speed than our PB. But we lost a lot of it. Ah. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Evening to the second viewer who's just popped along. Let yourself known in the chat. Not great. Not great again. Okay. We'll keep going for the practice. I'm just keeping my foot down there. That actually worked quite well. Yeah, I need to be a bit more accurate on that jump. Hey, Douglas Pine, how are you, sir? Good to see you again, man. How's things? Oh, just got a trophy. Gotta go fast. I don't know what that was about, but I didn't appear to be going that fast. That was not great. I need to go. Nah, I need to go much earlier there. Yeah, it has been a long time, man. It's been an awful long time. Life got in the way, man. What can I say? That's all I can say. Life seriously got in the way, and it still does to a massive degree. Like, it's a pretty rare thing for me to be on PlayStation 2 nights in a row these days. But that was actually really good up until that point. Give me a second, guys, because I'm just going to change something in the broadcast settings here because let me just pause it for 1 sec. No, actually, I don't even need to pause it, do I? Overlay options, display chat. Okay, we're back. I don't know how much of that you saw or missed. In fact, I just noticed it doesn't actually come up on the stream that I went into my broadcast menu there, so that's cool. But I cannot see the chat coming up on the screen in front of me. I have to look at the laptop, so if I do miss any comments, that's why. So my apologies. I am, Douglas. I am. My little boy. That's part of yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, that's part of my my life updates for everyone. If anyone comes along, they'll be getting the story. You may remember I got engaged to a girl called Emma a few years ago now. We are still together. We get married next year, and we've had a baby. But yeah, life has progressed quite significantly for me. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. See, the pros go over the water there. I'm not a pro, so thanks very much, buddy. Appreciate it. What say you, Douglas? Do you appreciate Trackmania at all? I'm way behind my PB here, but I need to get a bit of practice because I'm not very good at this. It's turning fast. Way too late. Way too late. Chuck a like on the stream, guys, if you can. It helped me a lot. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to get back to the frequency that I used to, but you know, I'm gonna give it a good old college try. I would love to start streaming way more regularly again. I really miss it. Like, it's something I really enjoyed doing, you know. And just between you and me, it was starting to make me a little bit of money. Not enough to justify giving up the day job by a long stretch of the imagination, but, you know, the point where I was considering buying, like, upgraded equipment and stuff, so... That alright? Yes, that's it, that's gold. Get in there. Get in there. Dave the Cow, how are you doing, buddy? Fluent in Gek. I don't know if anyone's fluent in Gek, mate. It was an odd language. Oh dear. Right. Appreciate you guys coming along to say hi, though. Oh, the X-Craft rod. Yeah, that was something else, wasn't it? Do you know what? I actually watched that. Oh, what am I doing? I actually watched that. A rerun of that stream a few months back, and my heart was racing again. I loved that. That was so much fun. I remember at the time it being extremely frustrating and, you know, quite funny to imagine to watch, but I didn't mean it to be quite as close as it turned out to be. Right, this track here has got lots of boosts and stuff, and I think you essentially want to go full speed, I think. You don't necessarily have to get all of the turbo. That's terrible immediately though. Right, okay, so we're gonna have to go a lot higher than that. So it's more like, oh, okay, right, okay, it's actually a bit longer than that. Okay, right. Do you know what? I was actually gonna make it through those lampposts. Just trying to get the line here. Is it like this? No, that's way too deep, but okay, we'll carry on for now. No, this is not ideal, to be honest. Down again, I think, is it? Yep. And is that near the finish now? It is. We're gonna make it. That's not exactly what I meant to do, but you know. Right, silver's 31. Thing is, it's a full speed map, so I don't think gold will be too much further than silver. Watching live was top TV. I appreciate it, man. Like I say, I miss it. Eh? Like I think I had a little loyal following going on. It was really good. Like I knew that whenever I streamed No Man's Sky, I could expect to get, you know, at least 10 of yous watching, which was always lovely. It was always great. Like I really enjoyed my audience. Oh god, they were always fun. Yeah, I mean maybe one day I can get back into that level. Although I think I'll have to be honest. I think No Man's Sky is completely done for me. I'm way behind on it. It would be like, to be fair actually, it'd be like me rediscovering it all over again because I've forgotten that much. Ah, that's quite tricky to do at full speed, that turn. You may have seen me adjusting a few times. Ah. Come on, we can do this. I need to get a half decent run on this. That's a much better turn, but look at the speed I've got. Tighter. Yes, that's much better. That's much better. Surely we're making this. I'm gonna end up right in the middle of them. You. Well. What's gold then? 28. Damn. You get, right, so I'm just reading the comments. So apparently you can get pets, new ships, planet themes, and you can raid sentinel nests. Sentinel nests? Interesting. They did just pop out of nowhere, didn't they? So a Sentinel nest. That's an interesting concept. Oh, that was almost good, that. Oh, we're very wide here. I'm gonna have to speed drift. There we go. Okay. I feel like that was slower than what should have been though. I'm 1.16 seconds up though, so that start would have been good enough for goals. So that's good to know. That's too much jumping. Keep going though. Oh, that was so nearly good. G&G, oh, they're getting it, gang. I remember it all, man. I do remember it all. Too much. Maybe I will just do it for the giggles, you know, one day. Fire up No Man's Sky. Because obviously there's the PS5, PS5 upgrade for it now as well, isn't there? So it would look even better than it used to. I mean, that was one thing that game did well, was look good. Inside. Oh, you... Damn it. Yeah, a bit more like that. That's what we're after. Let's try that again. Yeah, like I say, I appreciate you guys being here. This is definitely not No Man's Sky. It's absolutely not the same kind of game. Although No Man's Sky could be quite a grindy game, this is a very repetitive game. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of morbid in a way. I don't know why I love it. I do. Fuck, you know. And I love the punishment of it, you know. I get angry at this game. And, you know, hopefully that's good entertainment. So I'm actually lifting off there because I want to reduce the airtime because it's annoying me. Probably not the greatest strat, but this turret is really doing my nothing. I've had to lift a little. I don't like that. I've had to do it. Ugh. We are hugely up here though, so there we go. That's gold. That'll do. So, anyone who's watching doesn't know, it says top 452 in London there, but that's not because the game's been out 2 days and so many people played it. It's because this is cross-platform. So this game has been out for 3 years already on PC. So you can completely expect me to not be anywhere near the top of the leaderboards, even if I'm the only one that's played it on PS5. My ambition is to be top 10,000 in the world across all platforms. That's what I'd like to be able to do, because I do love this game. And I know you guys watched a little bit of my stream yesterday, like on demand, I think. And you might have seen some of the videos that I put up as well a few months back of Trackmania Turbo. That was a difficult game, man. I'm telling you right now, that was a difficult game. And I got a platinum on it, and I'll tell everyone as many times as I can I got platinum on that game because it was bloody, absolutely horrific. This, I feel like that's not the best strat that I've just done there, so where are we going now? Have you guys played this before? Like any Trackmania games? That's terrible. Double respawn there, just to learn the track. There's a big gap in the road there. This is very slow, but just learning the track. I think it's just round the corner here, this finish. Just round here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm surprised I even got bronze, to be honest with you. 53 for silver, you're probably talking 49 for gold, maybe. still get first contact. What you mean, like you can be the first to explore a planet? Like, yeah, I mean, I think that'll kind of always be the case for that game, though, isn't it? It's just so enormous and so expansive. It's impossible for it to all be discovered, I guess, right? So, I mean, that was something I always loved about the game as well. Like, it was. You knew that. Oh my god, that was a terrible slowdown. You knew that pretty much everything you saw, you were probably going to be the only person ever to see it. Right, there's something not right there. I need to chill out there. Oh, that's difficult. Alright, this is a hard track. This is a hard track. But they're all hard at this point. Red's like the second hardest, and then black is always the hardest. In Trackmania, that's how it is. White, green, blue, red, black. And let me tell you, the black tracks in Trackmania Turbo were horrific. Absolutely horrific. The stadium one's not so bad, but like, ugh, I don't even want to speak about how hard they were. Right, so something's not right here. What am I doing wrong? Right, okay, just gotta chill out a little bit more. Take this a bit slower. Gotta go on this side here. Ah, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. I might not even get silver here. Nope, that's not good enough for silver. 8.5 seconds faster though, so you know we're getting there. Top 623 in London. That's interesting. That is not a good time. Maybe people are struggling with this track. That flag is actually a really useful like barometer of where to go here. That I do not like that reactor booster. That's fucking horrific. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do there because the car goes mental. Really should have shut my emails down because work are trying to email me right now. But that ain't happening. I'm not doing any work. I feel like you're supposed to bounce off the plastic on the inside that water there. I feel like that's potentially a time saver. Right, I'm just going to full speed this straight, what happens. Okay, right, okay, so that actually does work. Slow down, okay. I feel like if you can do that full speed, that's a lot of time saved there, but I just can't at the moment. That's awful. That's a terrible slowdown. Oh dear me. Okay, I feel like I'm getting the hang of this one, but we need to string it all together. Do I just try and hug this wall? It doesn't really help. But it's safe, I guess, so... Full speed. That's the secret there, you have to full speed it. Oh, damn it! That's a really... I think you actually have to use the outside lane. There's 2 lanes there. So I think maybe you need to use the outside lane. Because the turn is too tight at that speed otherwise. Oh, no, that ain't supposed to happen. Yeah, you're right, Douglas. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Try the left lane. So if you hit the water speed, you bounce off it like that. That's not supposed to happen, I don't think. But it did in this instance. Right, that's not the best exit I've ever had, but you know, we continue. Nah, I touched that little bit of water. Wet wheels is a problem. Right. The other thing about this game is it kind of makes me go quiet, so it's not always the best for streaming experience for my viewers. But yeah, I need the left lane. I'm actually doing alright up to that point now. If I fail again, I'm just gonna do a quick respawn and just practice it a bit, because I feel like I just need to understand that bit, and then I'll be fine. Okay, I did slow down quite a bit. And here as well, I've slowed down quite a bit just to make the turn. Wonder what impact that's going to have. What is it for? It's 47 for gold, wow. Okay. We need to stick the pedal down, man. Like, we're 2.5 seconds off gold here. And my rule is basically we don't move on until I get gold, so this could be a long night. But that's kind of the allure of Trackmania, is especially like, you know, the big streamers like Virtual and that, they get people watching them for 6-7 hours on one track. It's just insane how, you know, how much of a glutton for punishment people are when it comes to watching streams. I guess they want to be there when it happens, to share in the glory, I guess. I'm not, oh, I've bounced again, I don't believe it. Not sure there'll be that much glory on this channel. Left and more left. So you think, yeah, okay, so the left lane when I first come off that left lane as well is where I need to go, because then I'll get a better angle for the turn, won't I tend to agree with you. Oh, what? I just bloody bounced again, that's bullshit. Douglas, do you play this game at all, or have you played any of Trackmanias? You may have answered above, I apologise if I've missed that. I slid out, you see that? I lost all my advantage there. Okay, right, we're going left, Yeah, that turn's still quite tight though. I needed to be more left, actually. And I needed to turn later. But there's a lot more potential for speed there, for sure. So that, I think that's how it's done. We'll get there. And half the fun of this game is working this stuff out. It is like a puzzle. This is gonna bounce, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, fair enough. We'll take that. So we're 4/10 up right now. So that's about a sixth of the total amount of time we need. Nah, that ain't good. Never played it. It is fun, and it's free, by the way, on PS5. Like the normal game is free, and then there's different there's two different like sort of subscription models for it. So there's like the standard access, which is like £10 a year, and that gets you access to different different multiplayer modes and stuff like that. And then you've got the club access, which is what I bought, which gives you more stuff basically. You get to keep all the tracks that you download even after your subscription ends. That's really hard, that one. and I was 1.5 seconds up after crashing, so that could have been it. And the club access is £25 a year or £60 for 3 years. But the other thing about this game is there are so many tracks. I can't even begin to tell. I'll have to show you some of them actually. If you've never really watched any Trackmania stuff, I'll have to show you. Like, there's literally thousands of tracks, thousands, and lots of different themes of tracks. So there's a theme which I want to try soon. This is called Khaki, and basically it's kind of how it sounds. It's all shit. Like the maps are deliberately shit, or they're deliberately like ridiculously difficult. Like there's a stupid like bug or a trick that you've got to pull off to finish the maps, and there's entire categories of that stuff. And there's like festivals every 6 months where it's like a community festival where like the developers pick like the best user generated khaki maps and put them into a big server basically, and it's just mental. And then you've got like you've got the track of the day, so like the developers pick their favourite track of the day, and then you hold like a competition on it, and that happens 3 times a day on that one track. And honestly, some of the creativity on these tracks is ridiculous. Like everything you see here is built in the normal editor. You can build this track yourself, but the there we go. That's a better line. But yeah, some of the cup of the day tracks are gorgeous, and they've got like custom blocks and stuff. So what's this? Right, we're still 6/10 off, but we're getting there. And I was quite careful around that last corner, and I think that's probably where I lost all my time. Oh, you watched the highlight ones? Yeah, Douglas, this is free. It's free to play. All Trackmanias are generally free to play. Like I say, they have this subscription model which keeps them going. I'm glad you watched the highlights, because that was Trackmania Turbo, and those 3 tracks were the ones that, well, the last one, track 200, wasn't too bad actually. It didn't take me too long to finish that, maybe an hour or so. But the other ones, the second hardest and the hardest maps, in my opinion, they took me over a day each. Like, that's not an exaggeration. And it probably doesn't look that impressive on the highlights, but what you got to understand is like those tracks are like 2 minutes long each, and there are so many points of failure. I'm slow here. But this will give me a good opportunity to see if I can make up time. Ooh. Okay, right. So I was slow coming into that section, and I just kept my foot down, and I still finished way ahead. We're definitely doing this, boys. We're definitely doing this. GG's. So yeah, like I was saying, those hard tracks on Trackmania Turbo were so hard, because every obstacle was a challenge in itself, and you had like 40 of them in one track. Just shockingly hard. I remember Ollie was 10 weeks old when I finally cracked what I've called the hardest map in the game. And his mum was having knee surgery, so she was in hospital, so I had him by myself, and he was on my lap at like 11 o'clock at night, fast asleep, and he almost hit the ceiling, because I shot up and like cheered and everything. Yeah, he was not a happy baby. Okay, so I've definitely got that bit down now. I just need to, the approach needs to be a bit better. I need to be a bit braver on the approach. Steer a little less than that dirt to get more speed. Be outside line here, brave, right? Okay, we're excess speed here. We've got excess speed. Wait, now. Oh, There it is, boys. GG's. GG's. Whew, that was difficult. Right, next track. Oh, dear me. Check on the kid. He's flipped over, but he's all right. Got the monitor in front of me, you see. Yes, Dave. Do you know what? That's what this game's all about. You wait a long time for these little nuggets of joy, but they're worth it. Like, I do love this game. Right, again, I've never actually seen any of these tracks other than other people playing them, and I don't remember enough. So, alright, these curbs are called sausage. For good reason, as you can imagine. That was probably not the best approach. I feel like that's probably a full speed. Ooh, that's... Right, we're going up and over here, boys. That's a really weird loop, and I'm not sure I like it. Oh, this is a bit not good. We're going up. Guess we'll go this way. That is an absolutely mental track. That's insane, that one. What, how, is there like a child-shaped hole in your ceiling still, mate? Right, let's try and improve on that, because we definitely can. Stick the foot in, right, stick the foot in, stick the foot in, stick the foot in. Good. Get over there, lovely. With it. Going back for style, not really, but... Oh. Slightly better, but not really. Okay, managed to keep up quite a decent bit of speed there. Oof. Damn it! Would that have been a lot faster? I mean, look, after 2 resets I still nearly equaled my time, and silver's literally just a minuscule bit away, so I think we're good. I think we can do this. This is very much a full speed track, and it's... yeah, airbrake too early. There's a lot of full speed elements to this track. It's not completely full speed, but it's quite... it's too much of a release. This bit's difficult. I'm not really sure how to handle this sausage tech right here. This is challenging. Keep the foot in, keep your foot in, keep your foot in, keep your foot in. Be brave, be brave, be brave, be brave. I remember this time. Oh, I tried. Right, I managed this time here to pretty much keep the gear and everything. There we go, look. I'm gonna go left. Oh, fuck. Well, that was a bit right actually, wasn't it? Right, okay, so we're still massive improvement, but we're not near gold. Right, do you know what? I'm gonna shut off that bloody email client because it's doing my nutting. Don't know if you guys can hear it, but like, people are weird. People work too hard. 48 for the gold. Yeah, it's doable. We just have to be braver. The trick is to be brave and controlled, and you generally struggle. Like, if you're like me, you struggle to do both of those things. It's either control or bravery. Both are quite difficult to achieve at the same time. Turn it. I was trying not to hit the wall on the right there, and I turned too early. think this sausage might just be follow the middle of it, you know, because it's a bit... I can't think of another way that would really work very well. You can turn a lot earlier there, actually. Ah, no! I could still improve my time, but it's not going to be good enough. Damn it. That would have definitely been gold. I was 1.7 seconds up even after that crash. So I need 3 seconds or so, don't I? So yeah, that 100% would have been good enough. Just keep your foot on the floor. Turn. Go up sooner. Keep out of the wall, very good. Keep going. Good, we're very fast though, so we have to slightly, slightly lift. Two and a half seconds is not, no, half a second away now, aren't we? Okay. Well, we know where it is, guys. We know where the time is, so I think hopefully within the next few minutes we'll get this, because I think we've got this one now. Problem, of course, is that you then tend, when you're close, you tend to make silly mistakes. What was I just saying? Because you're pushing so hard, you tend to make silly errors. And that's something I find a lot on Turbo as well. I would make terrible errors, like when I was like 6-7 seconds up on the time I needed. I think the pressure gets to you sometimes. We're slightly behind our PB, but we know that PB isn't great in certain sections, so we can go much earlier here. That's pretty good. Let's follow it down. Okay. This is the bit where we can gain time. If we get this right... Oh, look at that. That's good. This is good. This has to be good. Absolute boom. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. And that is all the red tracks done, guys. 227th in London as well for that track. I'll take it. So my current ranking out the whole world is top 90,000. That's not bad, you know. I remember in Trackmania Turbo I was top 10 in London on that one, and that's the reason being because I've committed to it so hard. The final tracks, you really need to get those to like become one of the higher ranking players, and you need to get gold in every preceding track. There's 200 of them, and some of them, like I say, are very hard, so it puts a lot of people off. Hence why I ended up being quite advanced in my ranking. Right, so track 21, so black tracks. Black is difficult on Trackmania, so let's see how we get on with this. I would be very surprised if we can finish all of these tonight, but we can try. So I'll just take a little gentle run first to see what's what. Yeah, see how technical and windy this is? I don't think that's very fair, do you? It wants me to go, right, it wants me to take speed over that thing, basically. I mean, I accidentally did that. well in the end, but not what we needed. It's a bit wide, but okay. Oh wait, is this multi-lap? It is, it's a multi-lap, right. Okay. That should be finished then. What's that? I'll be surprised that's in bronze, to be honest with you. Oh, well. Bloody hell, see that, guys? 20 seconds. 20 seconds just for silver. Ugh, this might be a grind. Alright, we can do it. That's not great. This is the bit I massively failed at last time. And honestly probably cost me 20 odd seconds anyway. Well, that's not good. If I can take off straight there, I'm just going to take the safe route. The slight shortcut I don't think is time saving enough for someone like me to be worth it. I need to be more careful there as well. I'm taking too much speed around that corner. Oh, well, I mean, we made it just about 17 seconds up already, so if we can maintain a little something here, we might actually get this off. Just slowed down hugely though. Wow. I reckon I'll knock 22 seconds off when I eventually do this. That jump, right, I know I didn't have to reset there, but I just want to get that right because there's something I'm not doing right there. Ah, right, I know what it is, right, you have to go left so that you don't get airtime. That's bullshit. I'm not happy there. I can't do that jump. That's really difficult. Right, I'm gonna have to figure out a new way of doing that because I don't know what it is they want you to do there. That was pretty good. I actually had to lift off there because the car was becoming unstable. So go left here. Yeah, you go, it takes the airtime off, you see. And then you've got more control for this section. Right. What's the RNG god's going to do to us here? Ah, you bastard. Is that the strat? I don't feel like it is, but you know, we did it. So no silver coming in this time. It's an improvement. We'll take it. 13.1 seconds knocked off, Dave. So actually, you were much more correct than I was. But I had, you know, one terrible crash. I just don't know how to do that bit. But it's funny, like, once you learn the tracks a bit, you get way more confident on certain turns. Like, oh, I did touch the wall there though. So look how much time that's cost me. Do you know what? We'll take this. Initiate the speed slide. Again, stay left to reduce airtime, lift a little bit so we get on this turbo. That was a bit too much angle there, but again, we'll take it. Just gonna have to full fucking send this. Didn't work. Oh. Don't know how to do that turn. Don't know how to do it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Slide. Okay, we're good. Oh, do you know what? You just lift a little bit before the jump. It stabilizes the car. Bish bash bosh. There you go. That's how we're doing it. Now that I've figured that out, I feel like this is very possible now. Well, I don't even know what the goal time is, but I feel like it's pretty possible now. So, slight lift here. We're 5 seconds up, but we haven't got the this bit in, so a slight lift. Didn't work this time. Fantastic. That's what I meant to do. Still 4 seconds up, even after that crash. God. That must have cost me 7 seconds, I'd say. And that little crash has probably just cost me a second as well, so... Right. I wonder what gold is. Stick right. The problem is, it's a bit of a dog leg. It doesn't look like it would work going right. Like it's telling you to kind of go right, but you'd have to have so much speed to like avoid all the obstacles. Like I just don't have it. I'm not good enough to get that speed up. So we'll have a look. We'll see what we can do. Do you know what I'll do for now? I had to lift there, I was going too fast. See, this feels like the safer line to me, although I've just bloody crashed a curve. Jesus Christ. That was a bad start because I got distracted by the baby monitor. He just flipped over. He's now lying like a log on his front. So, good evening to whoever's just joined us there. Dave and Douglas in the chat, join them. They're getting lonely in there. Oh, that was close, but it's worked. So I'm not too worried that my PB is about a second ahead. That's fine. It's not really what I'm worried about right now. I'm safing it slightly because I want to just try and make this, basically. Come on. Oh, you're like literally every time. Welcome to Trackmania, guys. This is kind of what the game's all about. You it's generally always the same bit that ends up getting you until it doesn't. That felt loads faster. Do you know what? It was a pretty significant lift that got me there. Ah, no! Shit. Honestly, the amount of speed I've lost is going to cost me a lot of time. But let's keep going for the practice. I'm still 5.5 seconds up, even after losing 2.5 seconds, so we can safely assume that we would have been 8 seconds up at this point. Wow, okay. So let's take 8 seconds off this time minimum. 8 seconds is still not fast enough, look at that. I need another 10 seconds. Right. We can do this. We can do this. So I just got distracted. My dog just decided to jump off the bed next to me. Well, that's the other thing. We've got a dog as well. It's not quite the same as a child, but we have a dog. Appreciate you guys sticking around. I imagine this is just sort of a little bit of background noise for you guys now, which is absolutely fine by me. The Trackmania is one of these things that's you've got to have a bit of a sadistic side to actually enjoy watching these types of streams, I think. But perhaps you guys are sadistic. Who knows? Right, 3/10 up. No, that's not the important part though. Good turn, yeah, we've got it. We've done that. Okay. There's the big crash. So let's see how much this will save us. Oh, you're joking me. I've just ruined all of that progress. Jesus fucking Christ. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you still watching. It's just that, you know, for these kind of games, some people don't enjoy watching people who are not good at the game. So I just cannot get that bloody jump right. Now, do I? Right, I'm gonna try your suggestion and see if going to the right is going to work or not. I don't think it will, but let's see what happens. is it a case of like a quick flick towards the end? Like this, maybe? That might work, actually. Oh, I didn't go enough right. It's it begins to get a little frustrating at times. No, not enough right again. I have to go quite a lot more right if I'm going to do that. I can't afford to have a beer break, mate. I'm on borrowed time this evening. The missus will be home soon, so I would love another beer. I've already had one. As someone who was watching my stream yesterday said, they were drinking drive. Very good advice. That's just not good enough. Oh, well, okay, right, we'll take it. We've absolutely style points, really rail grinding in there. We'll take it. We're still over a second behind though, which is not great. We have to really risk it here. Oh my god. If I can get any improvement whatsoever, there's not really any point, but nah. Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Tricky, how you doing, guys? Rick and Tony, everyone. It is indeed. Oh, you're a spanner. You're still a spanner on my chat. Forgot about that. How's it going? Oh. Okay, that kind of worked. See, I think you're supposed to do it like that. So you need extra speed, basically. Oh, that's not good. Half decent turn though. Not good. Right, but this is where our PB crashed, and we just crashed. Brilliant. I've been pretty well. How have you guys been? It's been an awful long time. I'm not really like. There's a lot has happened in the last 4 or 5 years. Hence my absence from streaming. And I wouldn't say I'm back as such, because that would be putting it the wrong way. But I intend to stream as much as I can. For this game specifically, I love this game, and I want a record of my progress on it. So yeah, that's why I'm streaming. Right, come on, don't crash like the PB. You absolutely, yeah, just do it immediately, Ryan. Absolutely, immediately. As soon as I say don't do it, just do it. Fantastic. Pro player. Of course, yeah. You guys, you guys' little bubble was born. Yeah, must have been around. Close. They was born before I was before I stopped streaming, obviously. But yeah, How is she? Got a little nipper myself now. Ah, that's terrible. Look at the speed I've lost. Oh, can I make any of this up though? Let's have a look. Yes is the answer, but this is still not going to be a good PB. I mean, I might, if I can get that jump right, I can still maybe make 2 or 3 seconds, but that's going to be about it. Going for it, I'm going for the big one. Oh, shit. Just 5, wow. Time flies, eh? How time flies. Yeah, I'm like a proper grown-up these days. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're still engaged though. We haven't got married yet. Do you remember I shared the engagement video on the channel? That's we have set a date that we're getting married next year in September. So I'm gonna have to save this. I don't like it, but it's just a matter of fact. I've tried so hard to get that jump right, I just can't do it, so I'm going safe. Ah, that's not good! Oh dear me, that's not Gaming Mike in the chat, is it? Hello sir. How you doing, buddy? As I was saying, I would say back is a slightly strong word. It's, we'll see how much of this I can do. But you know, for now the plan is to do as much as I can. So life commitments aside, obviously. And that's, I mean, that's been, oh, I've done it again. That's been my biggest issue by a long way. Yeah, this is getting to me, this track. Got all my spanners returning. They've come home to the mother toolbox. Actually, I think I checked your channel out a few months ago, Mike. It seemed like you were still doing some stuff up until recently, I think, weren't you? Gunnar, what's wrong? Sorry, my dog keeps jumping up and down towards the door like he wants to get out. I might have to let him out in a minute because I think he's getting a bit hot in this room with me. Right, this turn's better. There we go. I'm not going to hit the wall this time, am I? Oh wait, I didn't hit the wall that time either. Speed. Didn't work. Didn't work. Let me just let the dog out. I don't know what he wants. Right, anyway, right, the dog's out now, so we can concentrate. Not been streaming much for the last couple of years, Mike. No, I mean, like I said, I checked your channel and there seemed to be something like of a few months ago at least, or I think it was, but yeah, not masses of stuff. Yeah, it's good to chat to you again. It's hard though, isn't it? Life, isn't it? Unless this is your full-time job, which, let's be honest, the reality is it's never going to be the full-time job for most of us. It's just difficult to find the time to do it, and it is an effort streaming. Like, you have to be kind of switched on. Like, you know, you want to keep people entertained and stuff. You don't want to be sitting there in silence, which is what we would probably do if we were playing by ourselves. So it takes a lot of energy out of you, especially a high energy individual like yourself. I'm just gonna. Oh my god, I was doing much better on this track when I didn't know it. What about you, Mike? Do you play Trackmania at all? What about you, Rick and Tony? Have you guys played this game? I mean, obviously this has just come out on PS5 now, so if you're just console, you would never have played this particular Trackmania. But Trackmania Turbo was out for free for PS4, wasn't it? So, like I say, guys, if you get a bit of FOMO watching this is free to play. There are subscription levels for some of the different different add-ons basically that you can get. So there's like special like online tournaments and like the ability to download and keep tracks after your subscription ends, that kind of thing. I played for the expensive club access, which is £24 a year, because I intend to play this for quite a long time. So I'm going to save this. Actually get a decent run in for once. It's only 3 seconds though. Ah, that's terrible. Why have I done that? My PB's going to come up screaming on me now. 4.1. Even with that ball bang. 6 seconds, guys. It is fast, Mike. It is, but like I say, I'll say it once, say again. Trackmania Turbo. I platinumed it. The hardest game I've ever played by a long way. It took me ages. And that's kind of given me a. But I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment. Like, I really enjoyed the fact that I had to spend an entire day on one track just to get the gold medal. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. Right. Maybe that's how you do it. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to try that now, because that seemed faster. And I need to fight 6 bloody seconds, so... My PB's right behind me, I can hear it. Damn it. That's hard. Download it now, it's only 3 gigabytes I think, so it won't take long. Like honestly, this, and there's thousands of tracks. So there's like the campaigns that release every season. So this is the spring 2023 campaign, but because this was out on PC for a while, it goes all the way back to summer 2020. So there's already like 10 campaigns or something available to try. And then of course there's all the community made maps. Which is really where this game shines, because some people are incredibly good at building maps, and there's the online tournaments. There's like track of the day, so the developers pick a really nice track they like, and they hold a tournament on it 3 times a day for that one track, and anyone can play. Like, and the way it works is that they split you into divisions of 64 each based on the time you set in the qualifier. So basically you're matched with people of your own skill, and then you go into a little round of 64 knockout basically. This is just okay, that worked, didn't mean it to, but fine. If I am close to 6 seconds up when I get back round there, I'm safe in it. I'm going for my safe strat. Oh, I shouldn't have brake tapped there, that was a terrible idea. safe just to get this time locked in. I think this is where I can potentially make some time up. Oh, I've saved it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's what I am. That ended up going slower than my PB. Trackmania Turbo is the older one, tricky. And that's the one I got platinum on, and that game that's a commitment, by the way, if you want to play that. Trackmania is the new one, this one that I'm playing now, which is much sleeker. It's much more accessible, I think. It's the more complete game by a long way. Trackmania Turbo is much more arcadey, which you'd think would make it more accessible, but I don't think it does. It's you need to practice at Trackmania Turbo big time. Winning's winning indeed, but I ain't winning right now. And this game does make me swear, by the way, so I'll just apologise immediately. There's some crap going to come out of my mouth that some people would not want to hear, but it's just the way it is. Right. Just don't know how I'm going to do this. I just need to keep full speed right here, I think. Aha, right. Okay. Understood. Right. If you take the corner before it, full speed, you've got enough in the tank to make it over the jump to the right hand side. Now it finally makes sense. Now it makes sense why the arrow is telling you to go that way. You've got to go full speed all the way around here. Full speed, full speed, full speed. Full speed. Like that. I mean, I'll take it. Exactly what I meant to do, but... And I've hit the wall, so I'm probably not 2.5 seconds up anymore. No, 1.8. Okay. 1.3, because I lost time on the slide there. Yeah, okay, right, okay. We're getting there, guys. It's taken us a little while to figure this out, but I think I've got it now. So, it's basically... what a lot of this game comes down to just being brave. Just keeping your foot down at all times, and just turning at the right time. That sounds obvious, but your instinct is to let off the gas and brake quite a lot, and basically you have to avoid doing that as much as possible. So this, I'm just like pedal to the metal here. I'm not letting off. 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 Wow. So I went full speed around that entire sequence. I did not let off the gas, and it was scary. But I think that feels like that's what you've got to do. Now I did initiate a speed slide there, as you can see the tyres are skidding. So that was a small brake tap here as well. Slight release to get the turbo boost, because I knew I was going to hit the wall there. I'm still up though, I'm still a second up on PB, but it's not good enough for gold, but we continue. Right, full speed, full speed, full speed. Don't let up, don't let up, don't let up. Go, there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, okay, guys, we're cooking with gas now. We're cooking with gas. If I can just put the decent lap together twice, I think I can do it. I didn't slide. Oh no! It's a small PB, but yeah. yeah, Call of Duty, don't get started on that bloody game. You gotta do it on veteran though, like, you know, what's the point in even playing if you don't do it on veteran, you know? In my opinion. So there was a lot of things I could improve on that last run, so shoot, I had to let off there though, I had to release. feel like I could probably take a lot more speed into there as well. The dirt section. But I'm scared. I've done exactly the same thing as I did the last one. Dear me. Dear me indeed. Remember to leave a like, guys, if you haven't already. Stick a thumbs up, why not? It's one button press. Checks are in the post. Right, full speed, full speed, full speed. Don't let off, don't let off, don't let off. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, okay, okay. And keep the accelerator down here, Ryan. Keep it down, keep it down. I lifted off because my instinct told me to. I don't think I needed to. And here as well, I've had to lift off because the star. Wow. Okay, good speed slide here. Keep the foot down, keep the foot down, keep the foot down. Full speed, jump! Oh wow, that's unlucky. Because that was good. 4p? 4p, Dave? I know we're in an inflationary environment, mate, but I ain't paying you 4p. You'll get 2 if you're lucky. I wonder how much a like is actually worth, technically, like, to YouTube, you know, like, in terms of driving traffic and stuff. I wonder. Right, so my PB's right behind me here, but I know that my PB didn't do so well off the start bit. Oh my god, the start turn, but do you know what, that's actually not the worst thing that could have happened there. So I'll keep going for now. Small lift. There we go, look. But that's not great. How long have I been on this one now? At least 40 minutes, right? If you guys stick around, you might just get to say that you were here when I did it. Now, believe it or not, I actually did lift there, and it went fine. So I had the speed already banked, if you like, so I lifted to give myself a little bit more wiggle room, and it worked. Let's lift in here. Oh, I nearly touched the wall there, but I managed to avoid it. And I'm lifting big time. I'm not Sigma my own philosophy here. Come on. Okay, decent. Oh, we're close to gold, you know. 2.5 seconds off now. 2.5 seconds, right? I'm gonna exit this for now, and I'm just gonna, since you guys are here, I'll show you, take you through some of the menus and show you what we're looking at here. So, the current campaign is Spring 23, so that's my progress there. You can see gold medals up to everything until now. But if you go previously, you've got Winter 23, which was, I think it's, I mean, Winter 23 sounds like the end of the year to me, not the start, but you know, whatever. Then you've got Fall, Summer, Spring, Winter 22, and then for 21, and then all the way back to Summer 2020. Got Track of the Day, oh, sorry, here. The next tournament starts in 20 hours, as you can see. I had a little go at yesterday's one, just at the track, but should we have a look at what today's was? Because these things are amazing. Remember, these are all community made, so these are made by people, not developers. And the developers sift through all the tracks that are uploaded to to the servers, and they pick one, and that they hold the tournament on. So let's see what today's was. Unfortunately, for us in the UK, they're kind of at terrible times. Not really at times that you would naturally be on the PlayStation, I don't think, but let's have a drive alone. So they can be anything, but look at the aesthetics of these things. And they tend to be quite technical, relatively difficult tracks as well, so I don't even know where it's asking me to go here, right here. So there'll be some custom blocks from time to time, so people make their own assets and load them up to the game. But actually, what I'm seeing here, I think is all blocks within the game. So someone made this track out of stuff that's available to you and I, basically. I think. I don't see anything that's... Well, that's a hard turn. I don't see anything that's too crazy, so... That's a tight turn. That's the finish, is it? No, it's not. What do you get for being colourblind, Ryan? I thought that was red. It's not red at all. Down here, okay, it's quite a long track. It's not. They're usually 40-ish to 40 and 50 seconds covered the day tracks. And something they often have is something called a risky finish. So that was an easy finish, so I just went straight for it, but there'll be maybe a hidden finish which you have to jump over something to get to. But like that's one style, but let me show you, I don't know. Let's have a look at this one, for example, Broken City. This was held a few days ago, before this game actually came to PlayStation 5. It'll be held on the PC version, but let's have a look. I mean, look at this. Someone made this. Already it's way different to the one we just saw, right? So look, and also there's this thing called GPS, so if you just crash into the GPS, it shows you the world record. Either the world record or the time that the author themselves set on the track. So it basically shows you how to drive the track. So anyway, let's have a little explore of it ourselves. I've immediately failed, because this is a U-turn. And this is the only problem with some of these tracks. It's not that clear where to go. Where do I go here? This way? The idea on Track of the Day when the tournaments are being held is that everyone sets their times on this for 15 minutes, and yeah, you get grouped into a division based on other people who've got similar times to you, basically. That's what we do. I'm not a fan of these weird tracks that don't really make sense. Like these ones that are hard to find the path for, basically. But you know, you gotta give it to people who make these things. Like that's some effort they've went to. You know? Oh, I got a bronze medal on that by accident. I'll say by accident. Right. We're gonna go back to the spring campaign, the current campaign. Now we've had a little refresher. I'm gonna go back on this track, try it for another couple of minutes, see what happens, basically. Right, opponents from London. Cool. Drive alone. I'm 2.5 seconds off. I just need to be a bit braver. Basically, you just need to get the foot down. Especially even places like that. That's the problem with keeping the foot down. You get too much air. So I'm deliberately going quite left there because it's flatter and you don't want the air time. That was better though. Foot in, right, foot in, foot in, foot in, foot in. Don't worry about your personal best, just that's terrible. I didn't turn early enough at all. Oh, I've had to lift. Still made it. Keep your foot in. Yeah, we can get a lot more speed there. Okay. Look, that was a wall charge and I was still not like terribly behind my personal best, so... Right, I'm already seeing places I can make up that time. But this is the funny thing about this game. You'll play it and you'll play a track like, oh, that was a really good run, and you'll be 5 seconds off and you're like, there's no way. There's no way anyone can do that. And then as you play more, you start to find, oh, actually there's a second there, there's half a second there, and before you know it, you're 20 seconds faster than your original time. Like, there's time in that dirt section for sure, and there's time here as well. Alright, a couple more tries, and then we might have to try something else. Although, you know, my philosophy is not to move on to another track until I get gold on it, so don't expect to see me going into the rest of the campaign just yet. That's the rule. Oh, you have to go quite sharp on that turn, otherwise you won't make it if you're full speeding. I touched the wall. So yeah, I hope I've inspired a few to download and try this game. It's good fun. It's a fast game. And maybe I'll see you on the scoreboard at some point. Oh, that's a really bad turn. I turned nowhere near at the right time. Dear me. That's this game also is very much one of those games you're like, oh, one more try, and one more try turns into an hour more playing very, very quickly, so just be warned. Right, we've got the speed here. Lifted slightly. There's a much better line there as well. Oh, I don't think I'm that much faster. No, I'm not. I'm a tenth faster than my PB. It's not really good enough, but we'll try. Oh dear. Oh, I touched the wall as well. Oh, I can absolutely do this. Right, I've got to have another go. I've got to have another go. I'm actually really close. Touched the wall. Oh, I can't believe it. I touched the wall right at the end. I actually may have done that had I not done that. That is, I mean, over 2 laps, just over half a second is not a big gap on this game. Can't get that jump right now. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, come on. It's starting to get like hot and sweaty playing this game now though. Decent. Keep your foot in. That was too much though, I had way too much speed, so it's not, you have to get the angle to be able to keep your accelerator down. I didn't have the angle. Yeah, that I touched the wall. Come on, what was I saying? One more try. Turned into already, I've already done about 10 more minutes worth of play. I just feel like I can do it, I just feel I'm so close. It's funny because like the pros would just be like, they would do this in like 2 or 3 tries max. For the author medal, I mean, not even for the gold. Not even for the gold. Author medal's a whole different ball game. Oh, I'm so close. That was a good start. My PB had a brilliant like turn there, so. That's good though. Oh no, I turned too sharp. I was very conscious of how much speed I had. So I didn't take this turn very well, my PB, so I'm not taking it well here either. I'm really far behind now. It's gonna have to be an absolute stellar end here, and that is not it. Right, one more go. One more go. Slowed down a lot, but I kind of had to. Better jump. I'm still really far behind my PB here though. But it'll be good to see how much time I lost with that wall tap that I did. Oh, well I just did it. I just did another wall tap, so, you know. Interestingly, it didn't cost me that much. Okay, right. I'm not defeated. I'm just going to take an extended break from this game, I think. Just think it's a bit too much for me to handle this evening. But we'll get there, guys, don't you worry about it. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Good to see some of the old gang back together again on stream. Really good to speak to you again. And yeah, I'll keep streaming. Look out for me. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks very much. Cheers.